Saturday, April 12, 2025, 15:41 and 31 seconds.
911 emergency, Cribs 15955. Do you need police, fire, medical?
Jenelle Evans, the former Teen Mom star, might have been enjoying herself in Arizona with her friend Tori, but the calm didn't last long. Just 24 hours after her time in the desert, chaos erupted back home in Las Vegas. On April 12, Jenelle was forced to make a distressing 911 call from her Las Vegas home, stating that her 15-year-old son was destroying things inside the house. In an exclusive audio clip obtained by the Ashley,
Yes. You need police or medical?
Huh?
Police or medical?
Police.
What address do you need police to?
Jenelle can be heard panting heavily, clearly shaken and visibly distressed by the situation. If this story sounds familiar, that's because it's not the first time something like this has occurred, and unfortunately, it looks like the family drama is far from over. This isn't the first time that Jenelle has had a public altercation involving her son. If you recall, back in October, a similar incident occurred when Jenelle called 911 after a confrontation with her son that ended with him running away from home. The situation led to Child Protective Services, CHPSS.
What do you need police for?
My son is smashing everything in the house, and he's smashing everything in the house.
Okay.
I need a police officer to come here.
Okay.
Stepping in and removing Jenelle's son from the home for nearly a month. Since then, rumors of family tension, ongoing CPS involvement, and issues related to mental health have plagued Jenelle's family. It seems like the family is caught in a toxic cycle, and history appears to be repeating itself with this latest incident. Here's what went down this time. Jenelle had been out of town in Arizona with her longtime friend Tori. She returned home on Saturday, only for things to escalate quickly when she called the police on her son.
No, but there's debris of broken door everywhere. He picked up the cage, the dog cage, and fucking...
According to dispatch notes obtained by the Ashley, the officers arrived at the house shortly after the call, but by the time they got there, Jenelle's son had already left the house. Jenelle, still visibly shaken, asked the officers to put him on a 72-hour involuntary hold, but they declined. The reason? Her son hadn't made any threats to hurt himself or anyone else, which meant that legally they couldn't detain him. Officers did a quick search of the neighborhood in an attempt to locate him, but unfortunately, they were unable to find him. What happened next is where things get even more eyebrow-raising. Instead of continuing to deal with the situation at home,
threw it. Sorry for my language.
Did he throw it at you or at the door?
No, he threw it down the steps.
Okay. Alright. And what's his name? I've already got a call for them.
Jenelle wasted no time in turning to social media to focus on something else. She started posting content from the poolside with Tori, even shopping for lingerie for an upcoming OnlyFans shoot. As if that wasn't surprising enough, she posted on Facebook about her fight or flight mode and linked to an article from Celebrity Buzz about the 911 call. While it's not uncommon for celebrities to use social media to share updates, Jenelle took it one step further by monetizing the situation. She posted a photo of herself and her son along with a caption about mental health, saying that it's important and that families struggle to find support when they need it the most.
Jace Evans.
Jace.
Yes.
And what's the date of birth?
08/02/2009.
And I'm just going to get his description and see what...
But here's the kicker. In the comments, she dropped a link to the article, urging people to click and read more. The attempt to profit off of such a personal, chaotic moment didn't sit well with her followers. The backlash was swift and intense. Followers were quick to call Jenelle out for what they saw as an attempt to monetize her son's struggles. One user commented, "Nobody cares, and here you are trying to monetize. You are so disappointing. This is a direct reflection of you and your parenting, or lack thereof." Others voiced their concerns about Jenelle sharing too much of her children's private lives online.
White.
And how old is he?
15.
15. And how tall?
Huh?
How tall?
Like 5.
Some things should just be private, especially your children, one commenter stated. It was clear that many of her followers felt like Jenelle was more interested in the attention and clicks than actually addressing the real issues at hand. Some even pointed out that children do better when their parents validate their feelings, prioritize them, and create a stable environment, rather than partying or being distracted by social media. As of now, it's unclear whether Jenelle's son, Jace, returned home after the incident, but there haven't been any new police calls since that Saturday. However, this situation isn't an isolated incident. Back in October, a very similar situation played out.
Two.
Thin, medium, or heavy build?
Athletic.
And what color clothing does he have on?
Right now he's wearing a purple hoodie.
And what color pants?
Jenelle had called the cops after an argument with Jace, which escalated to him breaking things and running away from home. In that case, CPS got involved, and Jace was removed from the home for about a month. He was only returned to Jenelle's care after she decided she didn't want to continue paying for his temporary stay elsewhere. It's worth noting that Jace's relationship with Jenelle has been strained for some time now, with many speculating that her handling of the situation, especially publicly, only exacerbates the tension between them. After the April 12th incident, Jace took to Instagram to post several messages that left many concerned. He shared posts about mental health, depression, and emotional pain. One particularly alarming post read,
I'm not sure. And he just tried to leave the house.
Okay. Any drugs or alcohol involved?
No.
Okay. Any weapons?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Is he diagnosed by...
when your mom kicks you out then reports you as missing to the police. The question here is, did Jenelle actually kick him out? Was Jace implying that she abandoned him after the altercation? The post seemed to suggest a deep emotional pain, and it's clear that Jace is struggling with his feelings. This kind of content is exactly the kind of thing that would make any parent worry, but it also highlights the breakdown in communication between mother and son. Hopefully, Jenelle takes these signs seriously and gets Jace the help he needs. There's no doubt that the family is dealing with some serious issues that require attention and care.
Anything like that?
ADHD and defiant disorder?
Okay. Does he take medication for that?
No.
Defiant disorder?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this situation is just the latest chapter in an ongoing saga of drama, public scrutiny, and missed opportunities for real healing within Jenelle's family. While the reality of her family's issues isn't new, the public nature of it all makes it that much more difficult for anyone to move forward. At this point, it's unclear if Jenelle is truly committed to making positive changes, or if this is just another performance for her audience, one designed to garner sympathy and clicks. What's more concerning, however, is that despite the ongoing issues and public calls for help,
Are there any cameras at the house?
Yes. But currently they're just outside.
Okay. And what is your name?
it doesn't seem like Jenelle is doing much to change her circumstances or provide a stable environment for her kids. Instead, she seems to be capitalizing on the drama and selling her story to the highest bidder. As more details continue to unfold, the real question remains: is Jenelle serious about addressing her family's issues and helping her son? Or is this just another chapter in her ongoing attempt to us her personal struggles for fame and attention? Only time will tell. And that's all for today, guys. What do you think about the latest drama with Jenelle Evans? Is she really trying to turn things around, or is it just another stunt for attention? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I love hearing what you think. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the latest tea. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned for more updates.